Well, hi there, everyone. This is Art Dill, your Emini success coach for FuturesTradingCompany.net, and a recap of the trades we took in the room live today, January 8th, 2012. This was turned out to be a very tough trading day. Very narrow range through most of the day, and not a lot of trading opportunities. But again, just a very tough day to trade. First trade we took was at 650, and it was actually a breakout trade above the pivot that had formed after the open. 12308 was the high of this pivot. I took that entry at 12309 long. Got 5 ticks into the trade as a profit. I moved when I did that, and it was just taking a while. I decided with one of the contracts to move the stop up to below this little pivot. I left the other contract alone at 12,291. Came back, stopped us out at the 12,298, and then the stop out a little bit later, 12,291. So minus 11 ticks, minus 18 ticks, minus 27 ticks on the first trade. I missed a trade here. This was a setup that should have looked at and taken that setup. Price moved up here above the 89. Had a little bit of a retracement, and then a trigger fire here, a break of this pivot. That was really would have been the good trade of the morning. Unfortunately, I didn't take it. I do miss some trades, so didn't get that. Our next trade wasn't until after dead zone. Had another nice setup during the dead zone time period. After price broke up above our 89, came back, actually tagged it. Then I had an entry triggers firing here. Definitely a good trade setup, but unfortunately it occurred during the dead zone time period, and I was not trading dead zone. And this was now dead zone was over. I was looking to take another long trade. Had a nice retracement here. Didn't touch the 89, but that's fine. We got a nice retracement toward the 89 EMA. Got our price to turn up, and a nice entry trigger firing here. The high of that bar was 12,336. So got long 2 contracts, 12,337. I had the exit at 7 points. 12,344 was my first target, and I'd had that in there for quite a while. Got filled as soon as the price hit there. It did hit it a couple more times. 12,344 was the high of that move. As you can see, price just was not moving very far at all, and came back and stopped us out at break even on the second contract. So second trade was a +7 Dow points. So at that point we were down 20 Dow points. And let me show you the last trade of the day, which came at 12:05. And this was a trigger entry long. This was the trigger bar. The high was 12,335 of the trigger bar. I didn't take the entry at a breakout above that bar because the ticks at the time were very, very high. If you watch this trade, I try to not take trades when to the long side if my ticks are 800 or above, and we were at that level. So I decided to wait for a retracement, and I tried to get in a fill at 12,333, and I was taking 12,333 and my other entry on a split entry. I took one contract at 12.33. I got the other contract at 12. That was 12:05. This was 12:02. At 12:05, I was filled on the 12,327 contract. I took it off with the profit at 12,333, my original entry. Market only got there to 12,337 and then came back and stopped us out on that first entry at 12,321. So minus 11 ticks on that second contract. We were plus 6 on the on the second contract, minus 11 on the first fill. So for the entire trade, minus 5 ticks. So minus 25 ticks basically on the Dow trading today. Just not a great day to trade, just because of very, very sloppy price action. And I'll scroll over and show you the end of the day. This was, while these runs look like they're going a long way, they're just not running very far. It has not been very volatile yet. As we start the new year, I'm hoping tomorrow for better trading conditions with price running a little better. So overall, I'm going to call it one winning trade and 2 losing trades, even though the third trade I had one contract out for a win, one contract out for a loss. But overall, it was a negative 5 tick trade, so I'm going to call that a loss. So on the record, one win, 2 losses, and we did not lose a lot of money today. It was we mitigated our loss, and that is as important as taking winning trades. So have a great evening. That's it for January 8th, 2012. Look up our website, sign in, come into the live trading room. You'll see real trade calls with real entries. You'll see my trading dome when I'm in the entry, and you can follow along very easily. FuturesTradingCompany.net. This is Art Dill. Have a great evening.